Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another stale movie review. Today we are talking about Detention. Really quick though, before I get into anything else, I want to say thank you to my creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. Thank you guys so much. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. And speaking of creepy patron peeps, one of my patrons, Ben, per one of his perks, requested for me to review Detention. So thank you for your request, Ben. Let's get into this. Really quick announcement, guys, and then I'll bring you back to your regularly scheduled Nymer Maven programming. I do want to let you guys know that I'm going to be live streaming on Friday, September 7th. It's the 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my 4-year anniversary on YouTube. Don't really know what we're gonna do yet. I'm thinking like some sort of like games and fun things, maybe some stupid YouTube quizzes or something YouTube related, I don't know. And there will be a giveaway in the live stream as well, so I hope to see you guys there. So Detention is directed by Joseph Kahn and stars Shanley Caswell, Josh Hutcherson, and Spencer Locke, and follows high schooler Riley and her friends who, when one of their classmates is killed by someone dressed as a slasher from a popular horror movie, all fall under suspicion. But when they all get detention, they try and work out who the murderer is. Okay, so as opposed to my Summer of '84 review, Detention is definitely doing an over-the-top 90s nostalgia thing. So mad points for that. I did like the 90s-ness of the movie, especially since the 80s nostalgia is such a big thing. And if you watched my Monday review, I went on a little rant about that. I'm a little bit tired of the 80s nostalgia thing, and so I like seeing another decade get some nostalgia, get some nostalgia love. So probably one thing me and this movie agree on is that 1992 was the best year ever because, you know, I was born in 1992. If I can find the clip from the movie, I'll definitely put it in. All that aside though, I want to get into what I didn't like about Detention. Other than that, I now know why my mom used to get so annoyed at me for talking too loud and too fast when I was super excited about something. Because the dialogue goes by so fast and there's just so much going on in this movie. It's that kind of dialogue where they're all like super quick quips and really quotable lines, or they're trying to be super quotable lines. I felt like I couldn't think straight trying to figure out what was going on because like the dialogue and all the stuff like flashing on the screen was just a little bit much, which sounds weird coming from somebody who grew up on social media and usually we're used to that sort of thing. We're very like distracted easily and things like that. So you think it would be kind of visually entertaining, but it was just way too much. Speaking of not really knowing what was going on, the summary I read earlier was like only a fraction of the movie. I feel like so much time was wasted going off on these little tangents, these little side stories about other characters that have nothing to do with the overall plot of the movie. So I'm just like, why do I care about this bully? And the fact that his like hand gets stuck to a TV or whatever the fuck it was, or microwave or something. I don't know, maybe it went over my head. That's very possible because like just visually so much was going on with the movie and like with the, you know, quippy lines and things like that. It was just, it was too much. It was like sensory overload and I could not think straight, like I said, watching this movie. It sounds very stupid now talking about this movie and maybe, you know, I'm having a whoosh moment where it's gone over my head, but I couldn't pay attention. There was too much going on. I also feel like the movie was trying really hard to be uniquely self-aware, kind of like Scream, but it just didn't work for me. I feel like it was all a bit much and I felt annoyed with the movie before the opening credits even started. Like the opening kill scene, like I was annoyed. By the time we got to the opening credits, I was like, cool, yeah, no, not here for this. I'm annoyed now. Maybe the movie was trying to make a point that the self-aware stuff is overdone. Maybe, I don't know. And also, really quick shout out for Richard Brake being in this movie. He was in one of like the little side stories, which was kind of random. I was like, hey, that's Richard Brake. Also, shout out to Dane Cook, who was also in this movie. Do you guys remember when he was popular? The amount of times I recited like one of his bits from his stand-up days, like back in high school, is just like one of my cringier moments. So was detention worth it? Not for me. I can definitely see why some people will like this movie, but it's just not my thing. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5 on IMDb. It has a 5.8 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 40% critic score and a 46% audience score. And then on Letterboxd, it has a 3 out of 5. I watched Detention on Amazon, probably where I watch everything. So on my blog, on my Amazon affiliate page, there will be a link to rent the movie if you would like. There's no pressure to use that link, but if you do, it does help out the channel a little bit. So if you've seen Detention, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. As always, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, subscribe if you're new here, and become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. You can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!